Good evening, coaches. My name is Coach Allen, and I'm here to bring you one blocking scheme that can save your run game. I want to welcome you to Bigs Rule the World. We're just getting started on YouTube channel as an YouTube channel dedicated solely to offensive line play. So one of the things we want to do is we want to teach you how to block certain plays. One of the things that I think I see online and I see on YouTube a lot, and this is nothing against guys. I think guys getting into coaching get excited about passing concepts, get excited about running concepts, get excited about defense. Not many people getting excited about how we block things. And I got to tell you what, as a former offensive lineman, I understand that completely. When I first got into coaching, I wanted to be the type of guy who puts, 50, 60 points up on the board. And I didn't really, know where it came from. I got very fortunate. I played offensive line, not because I was a lot smaller than I am now, but I got fortunate. I played offensive line because I wasn't a very skilled guy as far as speed went, but I was very good at being able to get in front of people, and I was very good at knowing where and knowing how and who to block. And I think that served me well. A little history on me: I played offensive line at the Division III level at Washington Lee University after playing 4 years in college. 4 years in high school, and playing youth and all that stuff. And then I came over to Hampton City College and helped out as a student there, doing film work, doing a couple other things in the spring for the Tigers there. While I was doing that, I got into high school coaching. I was an offensive line, defensive line, JV coach for 6 years. Also put on defensive coordinator duties with JV. Then I became the youngest varsity head coach in the state of Virginia in 2016 over at a little place called Chatham High School. And then now I'm moving over to Alta Vista High School as their offensive line coach in the fall. If you're saying, well, he's not a head coach anymore, he obviously did something wrong. No. I was coach of the year last year, just moving on to a different opportunity. I was local coach of the year. We went to the playoffs for the fourth time in school history. So, that's my resume. But, what I want to offer to you all is a chance to talk blocking and talk football and talk offensive line play, because when it comes down to it, if you want to put 50, 60 points up on the board, you have to learn that bigs rule the world. Now, one offensive blocking scheme that can help your offense, okay? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it from our Chatham offense last year. I don't want to use any of the new stuff that I got coming in as far as terminology, just for guys who might be on the video who might pick up our terminology. So any of the terminology we use, I've used 3-4 different terminologies over the years. This is one way that we ran our inside zone play. I didn't find out until year 2 that it was different than how other people ran inside zone. I'm a big power guy, so running the inside zone for me was a little bit of a concession when we went air raid back in 2018. So this is how we developed inside zone. I picked up inside zone actually from my defensive coordinator who had coached in private school ball, and this is how he ran it. So we're going to draw it up. And for my option guys, you're going to see that it looks an awful lot like veer. I'm going to draw it up against the 4-2 first. Okay, so traditional inside zone play, we're going to cross face right here and read the backside in. So we're having a leverage. We're sort of having an unblocked player at the backside here. I like to do it off the front side. So here's what we'll do. We'll run this like a true mesh in the inside veer. Okay. My play side tackle is going to take a hard step with his left foot. He's going to dip and rip. We want to teach him to dip and rip his shoulder to get up to that play side backer right there. He's going to try to avoid this block at all costs. If that defensive end tends to go inside, if that defensive end for some reason is pinching, then he's just going to take the trash on down. Okay? We're going to block back. The center is going to work with his play side foot. The guard's going to work his backside left foot right here for running inside zone to the right side. They're going to work together to collapse that combination to backside backer. And we like to teach them when we're going for a double team block right here. We like to teach them 4 hands on the lineman, 4 eyes on the linebacker. We want to get, I've coached small school football. If I'm dealing with a 200-pound guy here, a 200-pound guy here, and this guy's 300 pounds, well, my 200-pound butt ain't going to push him around. My 200 butt ain't going to push him around. But 200 plus 200 equals 400, and we can push him back to the linebacker. Then back here, this is an easy block back for the guard. He's almost going to scoop and just make sure this 3 technique doesn't try to fight over top. Same thing with backside tackle. I like that fan back technique on the backside. Now we're just reading this defensive end. If he squeezes at all, as a quarterback, we're pulling and we're running to the bubble that he just created. Okay? That's versus the 4-2. All right? 4-2 is generally what I think I see most guys try to start with. Most guys try to start with nowadays. And that's fine and dandy. 4-2 cover 3. I don't know about y'all. I didn't see a lot 4-2 cover 3 last year. It's nice to draw up against, but I didn't see a lot 4-2 cover 3. Okay? I think people are trying, depending on what area you're in. If you're in Texas, if you're in California, Florida, you're playing some big school football. My school had 600 people in it last year. 600 people. And we had 80 out for football, though. Go against 3-3. 3-3, it's all based on double teams, okay? These two, we're going to take these two. Like I told you before, we're going 4 hands on the lineman, 4 eyes on the linebacker. We're going to work. Take a left foot step in here to get big. Take a right footed step in here to get big. And we're working that double team surface back to the mic. Same thing here, backside fan block. We're working that double team. If for some reason we used to run a 3-3 stack when I first started coaching, if we get a buck call, or this guy's going C gap, this guy's going B gap, that way the guard can lock onto him, and the tackle can lock onto him. Then in here, we are trying desperately, okay? Desperately to avoid this guy to the inside if we can, dip and rip and get up to linebacker. Now, I think this is a little bit more in the Iowa State system. They would almost get these guys a little bit wider. These guys are in tight tension and their mic was back. We faced that the last game of the year and we just started washing and reading that guy. Okay. We'd read him to see if he would attack the dive. If he attacked the dive, then we were pulling. Okay. All right. So we've done 4-2, we've done 3-3. How about 4-3? And I like to attack the 1 technique. I'll show you where we can attack the 3 technique in a little bit. Okay, we gave you a Miami 4-3 with true 1 and a 3 tech. Okay, I like to run into the 1. Why do I like to run into the 1? Because I love running behind that double team right there. We're going to work our butts together. Coming back on that mic right there. We're going to scoop and skide right here. Bang. Fan back, fan back. Unless that guy's a stud, he's going to get lost in the sauce at backside linebacker. And that's what I'm hoping. Now, this tackle he's really dipping inside here. And if he can get up to backside backer, I like it. I'm not too worried about it. I have the feeling that backside backer could give us more problems on the play side than the backside defensive end. Once again, based on who that player is who we're going to worry about. That was 4-3. I'm going to look at 2 different types of 3-4, okay? I saw both of these last year. If you see this one and you're running the inside zone, inside veer, I call it zone. Everybody else in America seems to call it veer. It's fine. If you see this, if you see a 3-4, I call this cover 4, cover 2, where, we don't get the traditional walk down 52 look, okay? If you see that, I'm going, oh, baby. I'm going 5 people in the box, we're reading one guy. I'm just like, as an offensive lineman, it's like, you know, I'm trying to think of a PG way of saying it, but, you know, I get excited seeing this type of a box, okay? And this is what you get by having a passing game. So we're going to come up in here, down here, boom, boom, and I actually like to double team to fan back to the backside linebacker in case he tries to get in, sort of like what we did in the 3-3 look, or the 4-3 look, I mean, okay? Then we're reading that play side in. Now my fun one, 52, okay? 52 is the hardest thing we can go. Now, I've tried before we get to the 52, little comment section here. I've tried so far to keep it in 10 personnel for you. I don't know what your base offense is. We were primarily 10 last year. The year before that, we were primarily 20, okay? Versus a 52, I'm about sure I'm going to be in 20 or at least 11, okay? I'm going to do some type of add another guy into the box to help me out. Now, bigger schools, you may not see a 52. I saw a 52 a couple times last year. Okay. I'll just bring in 20 personnel here, okay? Now, I can do it a couple ways if I really want to read that defensive end now. If he's wide out, okay, he's wide out, okay. Well, now my double team comes into B gap. Not as big a fan as my double team coming into B gap because now my center really has to take a hard play side step and he has to make sure that center doesn't cross his face. I mean, that nose guard doesn't cross his face at center. Okay, your center can't get his butt whooped. Why am I not a big fan of that? Because I played spread center back in the early 2000s, and he's got to snap, he's got to do all this crap, and you're telling me that nose guard, who may be a little quick bugger, maybe a big guy, can't beat him across his face. Dang, that's rough. And then back here, you know, that creates problems if we try to leave this defensive end unblocked. Because now we're scooping, now we're trying to get on the run here. Now, you know, we've taken our backside fan technique and we've sort of turned it into two scoop blocks, okay? That's if you keep that play side defensive end. My first year that we ran this, we tried to do it that way. And then I discovered something. Blocking guys, okay, for guys who are just getting into offensive line play, okay, all about angles. Okay. Why did I get on the field? In high school, I was a 4.0 student. I was class valedictorian. I knew angles. Okay? I knew how to position my body. I told you I was a lot smaller. I was an all-area center at 190 pounds. Same types of schools that I coach, small schools. But I knew angles. Okay? Let's try to leave. These guys are generally playing your wide 9 type guys. They're your outside linebackers walk down. What if I fanned him out? What if I blocked him? Okay? Now I have a double team to here. It still leaves me double team back here, which I don't like as much, but now I'm getting the trash going. Now I'm reading that 3 technique. My H back here, this is where it gets fun. If I'm in 20, I like to cross him like we're going to do some split zone. But you can put him back here as a tight end and bang, block him out, and now we're running away from tight end. I like that type of things with 52. Okay, why did I show you this play? Okay. You might be a first-time offensive coordinator. You might be a first-time offensive line coach. If you are, you're generally the type of guys I like to talk to. I want to help you out. Why do I show you all this stuff? because if you can make it simple for the 5 guys up front, we're going to have an easy time. I just showed you how to block it versus 5 different defenses. And we had to adjust, really adjust to the 52, and that was it. Okay? But generally, our same principles for each position stay the same for what's happening play side versus backside. Now, for all you guys who are fancy skill guy coaches, you're like, that's right, coach, that's great. I got to have more than one play. Okay? So what I just showed you was our inside zone. I'm going to go back to the grade 4-2 because just everything looks good against it. All right? I'll move my tail back over here. Okay? I think the Urban Meyer concept for this is bash. Now, I'm still going to block inside zone. So I'm still coming here, boom. You got 1, boom, 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 boom. But now, the reads changed. Now, the tailback is who we're giving to if this end pinches and squeezes. If this end stays out, the quarterback's keeping, and he's running the inside zone trap now. That's what I called bash. Okay, I toyed around with this. This is what I call flash with my F back. Okay, same principle, same read, same blocking, different way you can dress it up. Okay, I can send my tailback out here. I can shoot my tailback the other way to give the linebackers a little hold. But now I'm reading it with my F guy, which, you know, might be, if you're talking Ohio State, Florida football, like your Percy Harvin type guy. Okay. So, maybe bash, maybe flash, maybe inside zone, okay, or inside veer, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you're thinking, okay, you probably saw me draw it up against 4-2, you saw me draw it against 3-3. You're like, coach, okay, that 4-2 is really 4-4, coach. It's my outside linebackers there. Okay, I'll give you that. 10 personnel, a little weird. Okay. So let's draw up all 11 guys. Okay. I'll say that guy's splitting the difference. I'll give you a 4-4 cover. Or 4-4 cover 1, whatever you want to call it. All right? Give my 1. Boom. 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 Let's say this end goes. This quarterback's running now. I could get this wide, stick his foot in the ground, and block that outside linebacker / slot defender. I don't do that. I like to bubble. And what does that turn my RPO into? Our RPO is a glorified triple option, guys. My RPO turns into a glorified triple option. And I didn't change anything for the 5 guys up front. So I just showed you a play that I can use for short yards, a play I can use for option, play I can use for if I want to stretch it with my F. I didn't change anything up front. My big rule, my big thing that I would do if I was trying to save a run game, keep it simple. Find what your offensive lineman can do best. When I went to Indy, we practiced this 90% of the time because it could become 90% of our run game. We love practicing double team blocking. You saw a lot of double teaming and a lot of fanning back there. Double teaming I loved because I can get 2 200-pound guys and now they're 400 pounds. I can get 2 300-pound guys if I get lucky, now they're 600 pounds. And you're telling me that's not a better blocking scheme? We practiced a lot of double team blocking, and what I also loved This is for my wing T type guys. This is for my power guys. Okay, if I'm teaching, I used to be a defensive coordinator. So I think about this stuff, okay? Let's say I'm doing, okay, I've been taught here to sit, okay? You've been playing our inside zone. You've been practicing all week. I've been taught to sit. He's going to disappear. Oh, yeah, baby, I'm squeezing right here for B-gap, and I'm sitting. I'm going to screw up that quarterback's read. They come in here. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling them fan back, baby. Ain't nothing coming my way. That's when you run power. And I would run the power like the quarterback counter off of it right there, or you can run it. We would run quarterback counter. We would run tailback counter where he would cross step and come back there. But you know what the cool thing is? Play side, I'm teaching my tackle to dip and rip. You know, I'm teaching my center, my guard to double and team backwards. Okay. Am I really teaching anything different? No, but I got so many plays at my disposal. Okay, that's a tip for all you run game gurus. That's a tip for all you guys who want to, you know, rack up points. You can rack up points, guys. You can draw up the best plays. You can draw the best passes, the best runs. You can have the best guys on the field at your skill spots. Your 5 up front better be able to block something. Now, by knowing how to block it, by making it simple up front, you can take 5 good guys and you can make them great. So always remember, guys, when you're focusing in on those run plays, you're focusing in on those pass plays, on those certain routes, you can make, always remember, you can make the biggest difference with the bigs up front. Bigs rule the world, okay? Real quick, just going back over really quickly again, because I don't want to leave it out, coaching points, okay? My play side tackle, I want that dip and rip of the shoulder to try to come up front. These two, I want 4 hands on the D-line, 4 eyes on linebacker, okay? My 2 guys fanning back, I would take a play side position step first to make sure he's not crossing my face, and I would try to keep my body on that fan block between my defender and the ball, okay? That's just a little tip, guys. We're launching the channel. We want to start shooting out videos to you. I hope you like this. Hope you hit subscribe. We're going to be doing drills. We're going to be doing in-depth analysis on what it takes to be a wing T offensive lineman, a zone offensive lineman, an air raid offensive lineman, everything you can think of. We want to give you the information to make offensive line the premier position coming up in the ranks from youth level all the way up into college level when we get recruited, okay? Because we all know one thing when it comes to football: bigs rule the world. I'm Coach Allen, and I'll see you next time.